Look, this is my campfire here, so I want you to be part of it. Come in close and be part of it and just keep warm. To be a part of all of this, because the stars, they are my family. You can try and leave. You can try and run away. You see what happens. This is my mother's exemption card. I was raised by this woman. If she heard that bell just one more time, my mother said she would go out of her mind. Living in a time where all that could be seen was difference, where the color of her skin mattered more and seemed to take preference. But did anyone really see beyond what was taught, how the wrongs of society created those thoughts?
Come on, Maggie, no slacking off today.
Oh, no, he knew backpacker today, and he already cheating me. Cheating me.
Stop it. I got a dozen of your kind just waiting for a job, matey. Right? Low number, no job. Remember that. Eh? How many towels have you stolen from us? How many hand towels? How much detergent have you snuck out? You think we haven't seen you shuffling your goods out of here? A bit of gambling money, Nung. You had a fair run. Leave it at that.
You come Clay. Maggie, you come now. Where were you when Gat died, Saint-Yen? You let her down too, didn't you? She needed you, but you never came. You forgot her. She died without you and she loved you so much, Saint-Yen.
I didn't know she was so sick, Pa. You didn't tell me. I was just trying to make a better life. Is that all? Is that such a crime?
What side? Whose side are you on, Saint-Yen? You can't cry. Maggie, you can't cry.
Talk to Ruth, Nung. Nothing I can do.
I mean, it all started with Right Sparks. I went on it not thinking that I would write a play. I'd just go on and see how it goes. And at the end of it, we were given a task. We want a script in, I think it was something like by 31st of January. And I said, no way. And Catherine said, okay, when do you want? And I said, June. Well, I was one of the three that got it in for the 31st of January. That's all. So Catherine and JUTE looked at it and said, we think it might go. And then really everything, you know, I've been a writer in residence. There is no way I could have imagined it without JUTE.
I'd been working with JUTE for quite some time in terms of what they were doing. I really supported and liked what they were doing, kind of bringing theatre to the Indigenous community. And when we talked about, and I joked about, wow, my story would be a great play, wouldn't it? And so we went from there.
One of my first plays at JUTE that I did see was The Girl of Spicy Things by Sue Hayes, and yeah, it was just a fantastic show. It really, I guess for me, unlocked you know, what a show can look like, and I also do play reviews as well, and it's really I think JUTE's a really good theatre to write reviews on because it is so Australian and so unique and local as well.
With JUTE, the difference is that there is that consistency and that there is solid roots, of course, in understanding of theatre making, but there is also the freedom and the challenge is let's make it new, let's make it understandable. There is always the change of how we want, also there is always the questioning, which is a good thing. Let's question, how do we want to make this? How do we want the audience to get it? Do we want the audience to be more of a protagonist within this? It really depends. So yes, more freedom and also more risks.
Every show, you know, I have a different experience on every show with JUTE, and I love that. I love the variety of what JUTE puts to stage and how they do it. And also, you know, being able to work locally on shows is fantastic. And the thing with JUTE is pretty much every piece of work is a new work, so we're all discovering it for the first time. It's not, you know, there's no rule book really, so we're kind of, not only are we putting quite a large show to stage, we're trying to realise it for the first time, and that comes with its own set of challenges, but extremely rewarding at the back end as well, when you kind of see that picture evolve on stage.
It's very hard to go out to any community and say, hey, I think we should all wear helmets, isn't that a good idea? It's not a message that sticks at the best of times. So how do you get behaviour change? It's an opportunity for somebody to come at a problem from a different angle. The drama model is a classic for it.
Kids respond well to positive affirmation, and so I really wanted that to come through in this play, because I really wanted kids to kind of understand what some of the consequences are around road safety and not wearing a helmet or not wearing seat belts.
You know what the go is?
I wish Mum and Dad were here to see me win the Indigenous Motocross Championship next month.
If we frame it in this kind of entertaining way through the medium of theatre, I think it can connect really well and strongly with young people.
Your name's Eric McKenzie?
It's Chad Reed, the most successful motocross racer Australia's ever had.
Good feedback from the kids, just saying that they understood the message about wearing your helmet and wearing your seatbelts.
It's a great show to take out, a half-an-hour show. Like when I sit down and watch a show, I look at the kids and see the expression on their faces, the laugh, you know, they'll talk to each other and, you know, and just say, oh, you know, something that they like about it.
The play allowed it to widen out and narrow down in areas that were meaningful, so that you actually got something that was locally relevant to the 5 different communities that we presented the play to, but also that magnificent work of the original piece. It just created so much pride and so much energy around sensible use of the road on motorbikes or BMX. So it was a spine-tingling combination of great play work and then the program itself.
This is, to my knowledge, the first time that remote communities and transport and main roads have come together in theatre, getting that message out around road safety.
What the kids learn, sometimes they don't want to wear a helmet because it doesn't look cool, but the idea is safety first and then look cool after, I think.
I was completely caught out by how magnificent it was. It's a true credit to the playwrights and the actors, to the magnificent art, how something so simple with just 2 actors and 1 simple prop and 5 or 6 different hats could really convey such a message. And I would never have anticipated that something so brilliant and so pointed at a dry topic like road safety could have come through this process. I think it was magnificent.
Doctor said I was lucky I was wearing my helmet, otherwise, well, I might be where you are now. Why did you die? You only had to go down to the shop. Why didn't you wear your seatbelt? If only you wore your seatbelt, you'd be here with me now.